Okay, so I just wanted to make one quick video here to show everybody how the tool currently works. So the tool right now is hosted at bengodden.com. That's just an easy thing to remember. And this tool does not search words, it searches patterns of letters. That's important to understand. So let's do a couple examples. So we're going to search for michso. Now, be aware that you can use macrons or circumflexes with this tool. It will automatically convert. So if we search michso, notice we get a pile of entries, and that's because each one of these entries has the pattern of letters M-I-C-I-S-O in it. So if you want to use this tool to search specific words, we can do that. We just have to be very specific. We have to say that we use the caret at the beginning, which means this character here means that the line starts with the beginning of the line is followed by this sequence of letters, and then we put the and sign at the end, or sorry, the dollar sign at the end, and it means anything previous to the dollar sign is the end of the search. So if we search michso like that, we will come up with the exact word that we want. So if you want to search specific words, you need to put these two characters at either end. Now, this is a recursive search, and what that means is first, if we look up top here, first we search the dictionary. And then we searched for the pattern michso. And then within the pattern of michso, we search for this very specific pattern that only contains michso and nothing else. So say we were searching long and we typed the wrong thing, we can actually go back to the previous search here. Now this is important to keep in mind, because if all of a sudden you change your mind, you're like, oh, I want to know how to say horse, and you type this, you get nothing. But that doesn't mean that there's no horse in the dictionary. It means currently with words that have michso in them, none of them have horse. So what we need to do is click back, go to the dictionary, make sure we're in English, and now we search horse, and we find all of the words whose definitions have the letters H-O-R-S-E in that order. So they don't mean horse, they have something to do with the word horse. Now this is also important to understand, because if we use an English word like rum, notice that we pull up all different kinds of things. Instrument has RUM in it, so it's going to bring up instrument. There's one with drum here, okay? So drum has RUM in it in that sequence, so it's going to bring up that. And so at first that can be kind of daunting, except for what it allows us to do is if we wanted something very specific, if we wanted drum, we can search for drum with and that's going to bring up that sequence of letters. This is very useful. If we go back to Cree, we can search for morphemes now. So as I've demonstrated before, to run, pahta, we can search for all the words with that in it, and we don't have to tell it on either side or whatever. We're just only searching for that series of letters in an order. So this is searching pahta, and then from there we can limit it back to, we can further refine our search, saying, okay, so we've got everything that has to do with we have got all the words with pahta in it. I don't know, I'm going to put in back, because I only want the words that contain pahta but have back in their English definitions. So notice I'm switching back and forth here. This is super useful because say you were transcribing something and you heard paht, but you weren't sure if they said pahta or pahte, and pahte has something to do with smoke. It's a morpheme to do with smoke. What we can do is we can search within the Cree, again we have to select it here, and we can search for both of those. So if we close letters in a brackets, in the square brackets like that, it searches for either pahta or pahte. So you can see here this one's got pahte and this one's got pahte, whereas this one's got pahta. So it's going through the dictionary and it's searching for everything that has P-A-H-T and then either followed by a long E or a long A. And notice we can see how many results are here at the bottom, and we can change how many we see. So we can change this to 15 if we wanted to kind of limit it or whatever, and we can go side to side or back and forth and kind of scroll through the different results. Okay, that's really neat. Now let's say, okay, well, judging from the transcription, you know, we're talking about something inanimate, but it's definitely a verb. We can further filter this by word type. So I could say I want everything with pahta or pahte, that's a VII, and all of a sudden here we have all the different kinds of VIIs, but we have we've narrowed it down to 14 words. So hopefully what we're hearing in the transcription we can find here, or maybe it's a new word. But if it's a new word, what we can do is go back to the dictionary and we can try and find, you know, the other pieces of the word. Say we heard kiss, and we heard kiss at the beginning of the the word? Well, we would search the words beginning with KIS, and that allows us to slowly go through here and see, maybe that's what I'm hearing, and try and piece it together. So that can be really useful. But once again, make sure that if you're going to start, all of a sudden I want to search up how to say dog. Well, this is not going to work, right? Because I'm searching within, actually it does, but we're searching for words where the Cree word starts with kis, but the English definition also has dogs. If you just want normal dog, you search it like this. And so there are many different things you can do with regular expressions. You can choose path, and you can say, I want everything except something that has an E in it. So now it's going to give me anything that's got PAHT followed by a letter that's not E. And notice that's the same caret sign that meant the beginning of the line, but now it's within square brackets, so it means something totally different. And once again, I'm searching the English. I caught myself there, so now we got to go to the Cree, and we can search there. And now we're going to get mostly probably pahtau, but look, there's pahtam. So we got that because it's not an E following the T. So this can be really useful, to exclude certain things that are common to come after other letters that are going to get in the way of your results. Now, if we go back to our example with mich so, and now I'm going to search for all the words that have mich so but also have mache. Notice we also have up in the search bar here, it's updating. This is called deep linking, or to some people, or dynamic linking. So we can copy that. Okay, I send it to my friend, they paste it in their browser, boom, they get the exact same results as we had. So that can be very useful if they're sending a definition to someone. And that's more or less the tool in a nutshell. And again, don't forget that all of these green buttons are links to Ituewina. They will bring you right to the word, and then of course from there we can conjugate it to however we want to change it. A few quick hotkeys in case you're using this tool a lot. So if I was going through a text and I had several words I wanted to look up, I can type out the word. Look, I'm already searching for machi, but I actually just want to search the dictionary. As long as I'm in this box where I'm typing, I can hit the escape key and that will reset the dictionary, and then I can hit the enter key and it'll search the dictionary. Okay, now I can also change without grabbing my mouse. I can use the up and down keys to change which field I'm searching. You can see it's switching from Nehiuin to English to word type there on the right side. So I can very quickly change that, and I could say, and then okay, now I want to check the next word, right? And so I can do this all without going to my mouse, and that can speed up quite a bit if we're looking up a series of words. So I hope this helps you. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. If you have suggestions, please let me know. Or if you run into problems, a word exists, you find it on Ituewina, and for some reason it's not on this, please let me know, and I will check why that's happening. I hope this tool is really helpful for everyone, and good luck.